Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Michael Hamer coming back at you. Every morning I wake up, I get up in the morning, I thank the heavens, I thank the cosmos, I thank nature, I thank the universe for making me a black man, the original man. Because I know one thing, they say first be put last and last be put first. We are experiencing a purification, if you want to call it. This the epidemic, Kobe Bryant's death, all of this is leading up to the police officer killing the man, and all this stuff is leading up to revolution. So what I'm trying to say, our hand been forced to unite. If you look at the television, everybody around the world they have our backs. They didn't plan for it to be this way, but this is the way it is. It's part of change. It's part of evolution. They had no idea that we was going to resist the way we resisted, and the people was going to follow us. A lot of white people, Chinese people, everybody on the planet, they got our back. And if you look at the big picture, I'm trying to look at the whole picture. No one, the churches, religion, nobody have any solutions. The politicians, everybody's confused. And one thing about it, when change comes, there's always chaos like this. There's always something that's going to spark the masses to rebel. And like they say, history repeats itself. Rome fell. Egypt fell. All these empires fell before, and they're going to fall again. This is the last time everything is going to fall, because everything is being exposed. Like I tell everybody, this is the 60s all over again. The same thing happened in the 60s is happening now. The world is a ball of confusion. If you ever heard the Temptations sing Ball of Confusion, listen to it. Same thing back then is happening now. But see, this the thing about it this time. We had Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, but it was more than them that was speaking. It was our music, the soul music. So all of that is for now. We've been delivering the message to our music, to the whole masses for the whole duration of slavery. We've been singing and dancing the truth the whole time. Just haven't been conscious of it. But now, after 400 years, our brains are healing back to its natural state of mind, and this is a force that they cannot stop. Killing brothers in the street and stuff is just a modern day lynching. What they're trying to do is trying to exert their powers, their dominance over the black man by putting him on the ground and kneeling on his neck and killing him. That's a sign of dominance. But how you going to dominate somebody when they're already tied down and they're on the ground and stuff? Now you take the handcuffs away, and the true meaning to bear arms, I think he'll lose that fight. Because every man got a right to stand up, stand his ground, and stand up and defend himself. You don't have to lay down for nobody. But we in that state of mind that we think the white man just pushing us over and stuff, but that time is up. I said before, they can't hide behind their Bible, their money, their guns, and their religions. None of it. Because none of it is working. As a matter of fact, all those things in this last days, religion, politics, all of it is falling at the same time around the world, not just the United States. This is domino effect. So people are tired of they caught up in their emotions and everything. They don't see what's really happening. They don't see nature is taking its course, evolution. And we already evolving back to the top. So in a way that this brought us together, we uniting. Unity is our strength, and this brought on unity. between us and a whole lot of other people, all other races around the world and stuff. They got our backs. So people, the blind leading the blind, they can't see that we already are changing the world because of this incident. He became something like, what you say, a martyr. They say the dead, my mother used to always tell me the dead speak louder than living. And there's two kind of deads. One is spiritually dead, walking around, and one is passed on our ancestors. So the brother, he's still speaking from the grave. And people are speaking for him. He's speaking loud. And right in front of everybody's face, we changing the world. And we're going to change it even more. This is just the beginning of the end of this world, beginning of a new world order. And like I said, we the vanguard, so we waking up. Sometimes it takes tragedies to wake people up. Tragedies hurt worse than things that you expect. If you expect for somebody to die, that's different than a tragedy, especially like this one. It woke everybody up. You see, a lot of people was saying how their heart felt. A lot of people don't know that it's the heart and the spirit is the fire. They had this burning sensation inside it. So we've been enlightened. The cosmos and everything has triggered purification. It's time to get rid of the negative and keep the positive. That's what it's all about. It's against the rich man and the poor man. And the poor man is the blessed man. The richest man, his riches are his shackles. He's addicted to power over people, money. Those are his addictions. But we're addicted to love. And we just seen the power of hate because the United States has no love but for no one but their white supremacist system. That's all. Where is the love? No love. None whatsoever. It's all negative. The White House, before this even started, they were already breaking each other down. They was already against each other. House divided won't stand. Democrats against Republicans. They play games to keep you off balance. Think you're getting somewhere, you're not getting anywhere. So I hear the politicians, you need to get out and vote. And I hear the preachers, you need to pray. Yeah, you need to get up off your behinds and do something. You can pray all day and wait for something to happen. Nothing's going to happen. You got to get up and take it to them. And it's time to take it to them now because they're weak. They got a president that's leading them straight down into the ground. Fools follow fools. We all born foolish, but if you die foolish, that's on you. And you stay foolish. So what we're witnessing now, beginning of the end of this world, beginning of a new world order. What we witnessing the end of white supremacy and all the rich man, poor man. Everybody gonna be equal because we was put here to share this planet. Should nobody be paying for anything? And that's what it's gonna boil down to. When the smoke clear, when all this drama clear, black man and black woman are gonna be back where we're supposed to be, in front, on top. And that's what they're afraid of, us getting our true powers back, our true superpowers. What's supernatural to them is natural to us. We got the melanated power to change things. It's already been prophesied it's going to happen in 2020. So this is the beginning of the revolution. It's being televised. And if you notice, the youth are leading the way because you can't hide the truth from the youth today. That's why they say each generation gets smarter. Why does that mean you're going to evolve back into your true state of mind, your true conscience? So this is nature's laws against man's laws. The universe, everything has laws that it go by. Even the universe has its laws to go by. And those same laws that the universe got, they gave us through evolution, through trials and tribulation, through growing pains, from Homo sapiens sapien all the way up. Homo erectus, Homo sapiens sapien to the very, very wise man. We had to evolve, but we had to learn the stars. The more you learn, the bigger your head got. The more knowledge you got, the bigger your head got, the brain. So like I said, we had the purification and stuff. That's why it touched everybody's heart, because your heart got a brain of its own. It got feelings, it got emotions, and it knows its true self when it hears true self, the true spirit, that one truth. So whether people know it or not, we changing the world as right in front of everybody's eyes. We're changing the world. Like I said, lift every voice and sing till heaven and nature ring. That's already in the Bible. That's what's happening. That's the Black national anthem. And now the voices are coming together. So what I'm trying to say is, people want to change or not, it's going to happen. There's nothing they could do to stop it. It's not a thing they could do. Everybody got to submit. But we are the messengers of that law that was given to us through the universe, through evolution, through nature. When they say the fallen angels, that may be outside our law. We're not obeying the laws that were given to us. Man has turned his back on nature. Seems like they're more concerned about people looting than the main problems. How you gonna pick out one wrong when all this unrighteousness is going on in the United States? It's just revealing itself, all the lies and everything. But also the truth is revealing itself too. And that one and only one truth is our weapon. So we becoming to our true state of mind, our true conscious state of mind, because it's necessary at this time. It's no coincidence that a lot of people becoming aware, because we're going through a galactic synchronization, spiritual alignment, enlightenment. So for the new world that we're going in, we get rid of the old world, going to the new world. That's revelation. This is all the revelation. It's beginning of some old, getting rid of some old and bringing in the new world order. New world order, everybody gonna be on one accord. Rich man, how many letters in rich man? 4. How many letters in poor man? 4. Same. We all the same. When it comes to human nature, we all the same. Got the same instinct, same intuition, everything. But it's a matter who was here first. In order to put the original truth, you got to go to the original people. You got to go to the blueprint. So the spirit of the truth is written in everybody's heart, is waking up inside everybody. That's why you hear a lot of the black people, especially the young people, on the front lines. They're educated and they've got wisdom. Slavery, going through slavery gave us the wisdom. You could throw that one stuff out the window now. Black people don't read and stuff. We read now because we're in the age of information. All you need is the information to put everything together. And by the way, the Bible is not a book, it's a weapon. We're going to use it against them. Because those are our stories, and that's us. That book is all about us, black people, melanated people. In the beginning, everything was dark. And everybody spoke the same language. That means everybody's on one accord. They had harmony. That's why it's important. I talk about the family a lot and brain development. Because, like I say, get to know thyself. Once you get to know yourself, you see just how blessed you are. Black folks say, yeah, I'm blessed, but they really don't understand how blessed they are. The melanin, everything about you, you're blessed. Everything that's in the earth is in us, especially our black women. That's why they say Mother Earth, Mother Nature, Mother Universe. It's built out the feminine energy. And see, the feminine energy has been suppressed around the world, and you can't do that. You're just going to backfire on you. If you mess with the women, you mess with the nation. And that's what they did. They tampered with our women. They took our women to the lower vibration, which is your lower vibration is your primitive nature. And there's a lot of primitive people on this planet today caught up in their primitive their lower vibration. That's why it's so much chaos. But because of this tragedy, you can see the ones that's right and the ones that's wrong. They're already divided. Rich man against the poor man, good against evil. That's what it's all boiled down to, the rich man against the poor man. And all these years, the poor man, rich been using the poor. Now, when the poor take from the rich, they call it violence and terrorists. When the rich man been terrorizing everybody the whole time. What's mine is mine, is what's yours is mine. The one thing about a thief, they love to steal from people. They love to steal, but hate to be stolen from. A liar love to lie, but hate to be lied to. That's because the truth hurt. So when I'm trying to say the Bible is fulfilling this prophecy for 400 years, it's already been set in motion. There's nothing nobody could do because we're not turning back. Our ancestors don't want us to turn back. They're calling us to stand up, take our rightful place. Our rightful place in the world, in the universe, in the world, on the earth, and in our household, our rightful place. The father, the mother, the children. Not the mother and the children. Not the mother, the children, and the father. The father, the mother, the children, in that order. The Trinity. We got to return to the basics. Basic instructions before leaving earth. Bible. That's what the Bible is about. Instructing you to get back on the righteous path, but nobody pay attention to the instructions. In the end, nobody's not going to need a book because what you're looking for is already written into your DNA. The message of the truth, how you're supposed to be, your role as a man, as a woman, is already written in your DNA. It's just got to be taught into existence. And if it's taught the right way that was given to us, the right methodology, every child on this planet would naturally conform to what's already in their heart. So this is about family now. This is about the human race getting back in order, back in tune with nature and the universe. New world order. Like you say, those who have ears, let them hear. So we're in spiritual genetic warfare. That's why the battlefield is in the mind. It's the battle of the brain. It's not the battle. You can't fight your way through life. You got to use wisdom. The wise man. It's a privilege to get old because they had to have some kind of wisdom to make it to that age. That's why he said for counseling. The elders are for counseling. But if you want to know the truth, listen to the children. It's already in them. Every child on this planet is born with it. Don't underestimate the children. Like I said, we was put here to share this planet. We're going into the promised land. The promised land, and meek and humble going to inherit the earth, the obedient people. The obedient ones to the law of nature, the law of the universe. So what this has done is already separated the positive and the negative. You can see the positive people, you can see the negative. but the negative got to go. It's all about energy. It's all about lining up with the electromagnetic energy that flow from the ground. As a so below, so above as below. The time out what's in the ground is in you. The same energy, the same copper, gold, everything that's in the ground is in you. So we full of metals and everything. We full of electricity, electromagnetic energy, electric and the magnetic energy. And I know this thing touches a lot of people's hearts, and it's supposed to. That's what tragedy do, touch your heart. And like I said, the heart is the spirit. The fire is the spirit. So that flame has been lit through this tragedy. I was telling this guy today, this is about quantum physics. It's about metaphysical. Everything is metaphysical. The mental and the physical. The spiritual world against the physical world. It's the conscious mind against the subconscious mind. That's what the battlefield is. Positive and the negative. It's about being positive and about being negative. It's about energy. So in order to synchronize with that energy source, you got to liberate your mind. You got to liberate your mind of all the trash that's been taught since we've been over in the United States. And 95% of everything we learn is a lie from the white people. They took the truth and gave us lies, but they manipulated the lies, the truth with the lies. So if you look close and you get the knowledge and you free your mind, you can look between them lies and the truth is sitting right there. All you got to do is look at the opposite of what we've been taught over here, and you see the truth on the other end. So I ask all these religious people, where's Jesus? Where's Yahweh? Where's Allah? All these imaginary friends. That's illusions. But this is real. What's going on? The revolution that's being televised is real. This is real life because people's emotions are all over the place. And a lot of people don't know we connected to everything, the vibrational field of everything. The trees, when they blow, we connected. The animals, we connected. The stars, we connected. That vibrational energy, we connected to everything. So your emotions are tied into it. So right now, there's a lot of angry people on the planet. They putting their emotions into the atmosphere, into the flow. So it's causing earthquakes. It's causing all this dysfunction on the planet. The planet is sick right now because the people are sick. Life is a duty. We think it's a game. Oh, I partied last night. Go with your children. Our first and foremost responsibility is to take care of the family, is to teach the children, but we're not teaching the children the proper way. We're letting the TVs raise them. And you wonder why they're getting out there shooting and all this violence on the television. Everywhere you look around, is somebody shooting somebody. And one thing about it, though, no black people own no gun factories. Though no black people make weapons of mass destruction. Because we got the power of love. They taught us to hate each other. They made us just like them, but that's not our true nature. Our true nature is the love vibration. That's why soul music was singing about love all of the time, our true nature. It was powerful back then. It's more powerful today because it's for now. So Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and all of them, they weren't the only ones that was speaking the truth. A lot of those Smokey Roberts, Temptations, all the soul music, they were singing it to us. They were singing it to the world. So the seeds of the truth It's planted in everybody. So we already have influence on the world already. A big influence. We've been leading the way all of the time. You just haven't been conscious of it. Now we becoming conscious, know who we are, not superpowers. We got powers that nobody else on this planet have because of the melanin, because of the pineal gland that we possess, and it's full of melanin. And that's the God gland, the little G, the pineal gland. That's when they say come face to face with God. The pineal gland is see the true world. Your pair of eyes that don't develop until you come outside your mother's womb when the light hit it. That's when your eyes develop, your physical eyes. They see the physical world. And right now, the physical world is dominating the spiritual world because we'll turn our back on spirituality. We're going by man's law. We vote for man to dictate our life when we're supposed to be dictated by the stars, by nature. Every man. Black folks sitting around waiting for somebody to come back to save them. And all the time, you hear you your own savior. Can't nobody save you but yourself. And being saved doesn't mean you repent, change your mind. You come from your lower vibration to your higher self, your Christ-like frequency. That's 13. And people so blind and they so caught up in their emotions and stuff, they don't know what's really going on. And it's part of change. It's a natural change. It's a natural procession. It's already been predicted. When revelation and revolution come, it's always chaos. It's always rebellion. People going against man's laws. But that's when the truth really reveals itself. The transition we going through, and nobody says it's going to be easy because a lot of people going are not going to want to let go of the lies they've been taught, their beliefs. But whether they hold on to it or not, the truth's still going to do what it do. So nobody have any solutions, but it's only one solution. We got to go back to nature, the way nature planned it, not the way man planned it. And nature is produced through the sun and the moon. That's how nature is produced. And the sun, the moon is for everybody. The water on this planet is for everybody. The earth is for everybody. It's not for 1% to run the world, tell you what you can and can't do. Who made that arrangement? Man did. Not woman, man did. So what I'm trying to say is, if you understand the past, you understand what's going on in the present. If you understand what's going on in the present, you can predict the future. Because there's nothing new under the sun. So what we are going through, the phase we're going through, the Passover, the change, it happened before. This is the last time it's going to happen. That's why I say 400 years, you're going to wake up and serve me in this place. It's time to serve our ancestors. Like I say, our ancestors, the universe, nature got our backs. But you see, the world got our backs too. This is all about us. This is all about us pushing us back to the top, evolving back to the top of the human race where we belong. That's our place, nobody else's. You can't steal and cheat your way there. It's got to be given to you. You got to be gifted. That's the gift. This whole planet we inherited the earth, the black people from Africa. We populated the earth. Inherit that means you get it free. You don't have to pay for anything. So the meek and the humble is going to inherit the earth. That means everything is going to be free. Everybody had their own land, grow their own fruit and vegetables. Everybody would be human, be civilized. Being civilized means being peaceful. And we are the ones who created civilization. We the ones built the pyramids. You don't think we could? Can't nobody figure out how we built the pyramids today? Not white people, not Chinese people, none of them. You think we couldn't figure out slavery? Couldn't figure out ways back to the true nature, our true state of mind? Please. Our brains are second to nobody's. That's why it's our brains against everybody else's brain. And I promise you, they got a submissive gene because of your skin color, because of you 100% human. That make us the alphas over the human race. And they know this by your hair texture, your color, your skin. It tells you who you are. Some of us are so dark, it's dark like the sun because we are the children of the sun. We are the rainbow people. Thus the rainbow warrior. Because all colors come from us. So the blueprint must come back on top. I say they stole the fruit, but they couldn't steal the root. And that root, the spirit is waking up inside of us, that fire. You say it won't be destroyed by water, but next time it comes, it's going to be destroyed by fire. And it's burning. The building's burning, but that fire inside you, that spirit, that's the fire. Your ancestors had triggered that fire inside of you. Our ancestors work in mysterious ways, but they got our back. Like you say, I never forsake you, I'm always there. Our ancestors are our angels. That wisdom is there. Because we are our ancestors. So what everybody looking for, you already possess is on the inside in the spiritual world, the underworld, the dark world. In the spiritual world, you can't see it, but you can feel it. That's where your emotions come in, intuition. Everybody, oh, your faith base, your faith base. Yeah, you better leave that religion alone because it ain't working. The spirit of the truth of nature don't recognize nobody's guns, nobody's religion, nobody's money. It sees everybody as being equal. And that's harmony. So sometimes you got to take the hard route to get to that, to the top of the mountain, to that high vibration. And it's not, and you can't take the easy way because we had it easy in the beginning. But we got outside so far outside the laws of nature and turned our back on nature. And this is the result. All the animals obey their laws that was given to them by the universe, by nature, except for us. We want to go outside the law and use our own laws. And that's where the rich man, poor man come in. The rich man, he make all the laws, the poor man got to follow them. If you don't follow him, he gonna stick his arms on you. And by the way, racism is consciously and unconsciously controlled and maintained through the political, through the educational, the military, the cultural, the economic system. It's maintained and controlled through that. That's why the president's sending his army out. He think he can shoot his way out of this and kill people to get them to submit. But in this battle, you can't be afraid to die. Because if you understand death, death is not the end, it's the beginning. When something dies, something that's always there to replace it. It's energy. Energy never dies. And this is what it's all about, positive energy and negative energy, the good and the bad. So like I said, we are going through a synchronization, a galactic, spiritual, enlightenment, alignment. We're going into the fifth dimension, the heart dimension. And a lot of people, I think I seen in one of my other videos about the heart, the brain and heart connection that's connected to the universe. When a child is conceived after 13 days, the pineal gland is developed in the heart. After 13 days of conception, in the heart. And I asked the doctors, where did the child's heart beat? Where you get the energy from the heartbeat? The heart produces its own energy, but the heart get its rhythm from the earth. The earth get its rhythm from the moon and the sun. The sun get its rhythm from the universe. So our hearts are connected to the pulse of the earth, the pulse of the universe. That's why I say I'm gonna write myself in your mind and your heart. It's already written in the child's heart when they come in this world. It's up to the parents and the village to write that message. And then use the methodology to write that message in each and every child's mind on this earth. And they're naturally conform to the love vibration that's already in their heart. And that's what it's all about. Vibration, love. You've seen the power of hate, now it's time to see the power of love. And that's what we bring in. Yeah, we've been killing each other. They taught us to kill each other. It's systematic racism. Willie Lynch. They put us against each other, black man against a black woman. Only slaves can heal slaves. It's up time for us to heal ourselves from all of this, the real witchcraft, okay? And religion is witchcraft, by the way. All religions, I don't care what it is. You got people hypnotized, got you illusionized, seeing imaginary people that don't even never existed, only exist in your imagination. But what about your father, your mother, who's supposed to be getting all that glory? Nature gave you a father and a mother. They didn't give you religion. They said, oh my, you got to go to the church to get the word. I said, what word you getting? You getting that white man's word. But who taught you your first words when you came in this world? Oh, my mother, my father taught me how to talk. Well, that's who you're supposed to be getting the words from. Not nobody in the pulpit. Not nobody in the government. All black people, y'all leaders. You don't need to be led. Everybody on this planet is a leader, but especially black people, you're a leader. You don't need nobody to follow. You follow your own self. That's true freedom. When you don't have to pay. When everybody's happy, it's on one accord. Everybody's mind is free. Everybody's in tune with the universe and natural law. That's true freedom. And people still think that let you know blind leading the blind. You think you can vote your way out of this? You think you can shoot your way out of this? You think you can pray your way out of this? Don't even know what prayer is. That's your personal relationship. That's meditation. When you pray, it's meditation. That's all it is. You get in touch with your inner self, your inner spirit. That's your personal relationship, not nobody else's. Like Malcolm X said, we've been bamboozled, but nah, it's on them. They bamboozled their own self. They was oppressed in their own land before they even came over here. And one thing about it, your heart got to be purified to reach that higher self, that higher level. Your chakra system, that energy, that kundalini energy. Because if you got a black heart, if your heart is not going to reach to your higher self. That's why they say a rich man can't get into the gates of heaven. He can't get to his highest vibration. He going to stay in his lower vibration. And when people hear the truth, that's when they really be tested. And that's when that energy is going to shoot up their spine. Now, that's where it's going to challenge your heart. You got a lot of evil in you, or you got a lot of good in you. If you got the good in you, your heart is perfect. Your heart is purified, is in sync. The kundalini energy go all the way up to the pineal gland and activate it. But if your heart is not, you got a black heart, you got a lot of evil in it, it's going to stop right there. That's why a lot of people have heart attacks and fall out all of a sudden. The vibrational forces of the earth and the universe is causing it. Everything is built off of vibration. Like I say, they don't call us the soul people for nothing. The 70s and the 60s and the 70s are all over again right now. It's happening all over. History repeat itself. But this time, evolution has brought us back, our brains back to our natural state of mind. And there's nothing they could do to stop it. It's been set in motion. This is bigger than politics, bigger than everything what everybody say. We're so caught up into the materialistic world and turning their back on nature, they don't really see what's happening. What's really going on, the earth shaking, earthquakes, thunderstorms, tornadoes, the earth flooding all over the world. The earth is sick because we sick. When we line up, the earth line up. Everything come back to life. That's why we need our black women to understand. They were here before any other people on this planet. And it's for a reason. The feminine energy. That's where a man get his strength from. His strength is his family. Because we know our strength comes from the heavens above. And we need all of that strength to fight this battle. We need our black women, that feminine energy from the earth, from the heavens, from nature, from our women. Because this is all about family, putting the reconstruction of the black family, the whole universal human family, because it's out of order. So once we put the black family, the melanated family back together, everybody else will fall in line. That's just the way it is. And it's no brag, that's a fact. It's already written. Everything we're going through and happening today is already written. We're not defined by a book. He holding the book up, the president, they the ones wrote it. That version anyway, they the ones wrote it. Constantine, they the ones wrote it. But those are our stories. They still following black people. So that's why we have a big influence on the world, because we are the people, the original people, the original astronauts. But we didn't need spaceships to go there. We had our pioneer plan. The time travelers, that's us. So I just wanted to come in today, and let people know what's really happening. Prepare yourself, because it's going to get worse, but it's going to get better. Things got to get, you got to take the good with the bad. Tragedies are there for a lesson. They hurt. You got to have some kind of pain to really learn. To learn from right from wrong. To distinguish what's real and what's not real. So I just wanted to make it brief today because everything is in chaos right now. But like I say, when everything settled down, you're going to see the black people back on top where we belong, in the lead. But we're going to be humble. We're going to be civilized. We're going to do it in a civilized way. It's the material world against the spiritual world. Rich man against the poor man. Like I say, the revolution is being televised. Like I said in the beginning, every morning I thank the universe, I thank nature, I thank my ancestors for making me the black man, the original man, the messenger, the king of all kings, the queens of all kings, queens. Melanated people, it's our time. Stand up. Say, like Teddy Pendergrass, say, wake up, everybody. No more time for backwards thinking. It's time for thinking ahead. We are the chosen people. That's no brag. That's a fact. We are the game changer. It's time to rule the world and change the world and put the world in order. The animals, the plants, everything need us. Because the Japanese, the Europeans, they're all destroyers. The Chinese, they are destroyers. They destroying the animals. They destroying the forest, everything. Like I say, life is a duty. We think it's fun and games. We think it's a game and stuff, but it's a duty. So this is Michael Hammer checking out. I'll be back with you. It's just the beginning of the end. It's going to get worse, but it's going to get better. And we're waking up, and nature has a way of correcting herself. So nature is bringing us together and unite. So right in front of everybody's eyes, we're changing the world. It's all centered around us and everybody else. So I just want to say again one more time before I go. Just hold on. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't let up. Because like I said, this is the beginning of the end. We're bringing everything down. We're going to civilize the world. But first, we got to civilize ourselves back to our natural state of mind. This is Michael Hammer checking out, the Rainbow Warrior. We'll be back to you soon. Thank you.
Make sure to check out the boldest blog at lancescurv.com and follow Scurv on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube under Lance Scurv.
To the groove, I my loaded, till I lost my love. They gonna move to the groove, I my loaded, till I lost my love. Lost my love. They gonna move to the groove.